for a while. On the Clips Podcast Show, we'll make you smile. Clips, 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 clips. Welcome to the Clips. We'll dive into topics, make new best friends. So grab a seat, get ready to go. On the Clips Podcast Show, let's enjoy the flow. Ain't nobody messing with mine. We'll discuss the latest trends and news. Laugh and debate, leave you feeling amused. Yeah, Tim the man as your host will keep the energy high. Interviews and stories that will touch the sky. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Oh, don't touch it, and it still works. See, if I touch it, it'll be going nuts on me. Well, I know to leave it alone. Oh, I can't remove that. I thought I could. Man, dang, I just seen, oh wow, Jimmy Butler went to the Warriors. Just hit my phone. Oh my goodness. Trying to do a podcast and look at that sports at the same time. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Wow. Get out of here. So hello everybody out there to Clips Podcast Land. We got a good show tonight. Like, subscribe, share, because we got Monique and the Jazzy on here tonight. I don't know where the guys at. They left me tonight with two women. That's trouble for me. I gotta get jumped or something. But that's all right. I can handle it. But man, we got a good show tonight. Let me find what we gonna be doing here. Yeah, okay. Think I got what we gonna be doing, and this should be a good show. Y'all make sure y'all comment. And what's up, man? What's happening? Little light skin. Look at that. I get to see her. I get to see her kiss before another dude do. I see them. Nobody gonna see my kids. I see them. I see the little jokers. All right, here we go. Now she gonna black it out. All right, here we go. Let's go.
Hey guys, it's your favorite Unk here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories. Ocho, a woman posted a very interesting video this week. Let's take a look at it.
So there's a stat on Facebook, and basically it says men are not obsessed with women like they used to be. Y'all don't find that kind of weird? And to be honest, no, I don't find that kind of weird. So it seems to me like a lot of y'all are now starting to realize that you're either losing value or have lost value from chasing attention. And now that's something that y'all got to deal with, and y'all can't face that fact.
Ocho? Agree, disagree,
like
slightly agree?
I mean, it varies. It depends. You know, I think men are a little bit more now focused on just themselves. You know, focus on work, getting to the bag, and allowing the woman to be the last choice of importance, as opposed to how it was before. You know, chasing the woman, chasing, applying pressure, doing all that. And most of the time, what you have to understand too, is women put up such a front with the chasing and applying pressure, as if there's something that's so different about them as opposed to anyone else that you could deal with. But then when you actually get a hold and you get to learn that individual and you're allowed access, you come to find out, well, goddamn, I've been doing all this chasing for this, but you ain't no different than nobody else. It's all the same. You know, at the end of the day, I think men's focal point has changed from chasing women, the more focusing on themselves, work, family. If that comes into play, and it's just different now. It's just different now, especially in today's era where we have a lot more women that are in. I hate using the word alpha positions, but they are the men now. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think the thing is, Ocho,
women are the men.
A lot of women. But see, when you keep saying, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, then you convince yourself. And then you want to be masculine because you think you can talk to them. At the end of the day, that's still a man. And I'm not saying, look, I'm old and know how my grandmother and how I saw everybody raised. See, these women today, they talk about, oh, I want to be treated like my mom and my great grandma got to treat, but y'all don't behave like that. Y'all ain't cooking. Y'all ain't cooking no meal every day. When my grandfather got home at lunch, meal on the table. He got home at dinner, meal on the table. He ate first. It wasn't no arguing back and forth. When my grandfather said they can, they did. When he said they couldn't, they couldn't. But y'all, I'm gonna do me. Okay, well, do you? I don't have to be a part of it. And so I think the thing is that they've convinced themselves they don't need a man until they need a man. And then you 20, now you 45, now you 50. Now your options are limited.
Right. Yeah. I don't think women understand that the options are limited, especially today, especially for what they want. When you look at their expectations and what they expect and what they're looking for, it's very hard. It's very hard to get.
No, Ocho, it's not hard. But here's the thing. What you want gotta want you.
Ooh.
See, that's the problem. Okay, you want a guy. Oh, he need to be over 6 foot tall. Oh, he needs to make 6 figures. Oh, he need to do this.
Right.
Well, every time you throw out something that he needs to be, you a percentage, 15, 20%. Whoop. So now you down to 5%. That 5% of the man that you want, that's over 6 foot tall, that has a nice body, that makes 6 figure, that's well to do. Does he want you?
Damn. And most of the type of men that they want, it's part of the 1%. Huh?
Absolutely.
So it puts the dudes that are in the 1%, they just get to pick who they want.
It's hard. It's hard for something to add value, to increase in value that constantly gets used. Listen to what I said, Ocho.
You know what's funny?
Name something that increases in value that's constantly get used. You told me about my Ferrari. You say, buy that Ferrari, but put it up. A bottle of wine. Philippe Rothschild, Petrus, Camus.
Right. 1942.
They ain't drinking it. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. I don't even think the chat heard you. Do me a favor. Say, man, let me get my motherfucking pen and paper because that, man, hold on. You're going to have to bring that to me again. Hold on. You think I'm not going to use that? Hold on. Because I'm going to have to use that. I'm going to use that at Sunday service. Boy, you just dropped the gem right there. And I don't even think the chat was paying attention.
Yeah, because everything, Ocho, I want somebody at least 6 foot tall. I want somebody at least 200 pounds. I want somebody that make at least 6 figures. I want somebody that go to church. I want somebody that like to travel. So you've named 6 things that you like. Okay, you find that guy, but he's only probably in the 1%. So that 1% of the men that you're looking for, is he looking for the 15 to 20% of the women that's looking for him? So now if he's not, so now I'm valuable. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Huh? Tom Brady wants.
They know they worth. They know they worth.
Worth is what someone is willing to pay for something.
Oh, nigga.
Tom Brady can list his house for 150 million. But after,
Come on now.
I guarantee you, after 6 months over a year, that house ain't sold. I guarantee you he dropped the price.
Okay.
So now, if somebody comes in and says, Tom, he want 150 million. I give you 100 million cash.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I take it. That's what the house was worth. See, you don't get to determine your worth if somebody's not paying for it. That's
Boy.
what women got to understand. You keep saying, are you buying yourself? Are you purchasing yourself? So where's the value? Value is only, something is only valuable if somebody will purchase it. I want $600,000 for this tube of lip therapy. It's worth $7. They got to stop this notion talking about, I know my worth, I know my worth. Your worth is what someone is willing to pay for it. That's what worth is. Look up the dictionary, look up worth in the dictionary. As a matter of fact, I'm going to Google it. I don't want y'all to do it. Google it my damn self.
Well, you hey, but you preaching today? You boy, boy. You know, I you know what also when I think about is in general, women they put themselves in unwinnable positions at times, you know. They play hard to get, they're very difficult. They create this perception that all the work the man is going to put in the end,
Yeah.
you know, they're just getting this, oh my goodness, this is so much different than everybody else. When in hindsight, once you are gained access to it, it's no different than anybody else. That's why they play the difficult game in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's why they make you jump through hoops and make you jump through obstacles, because there's really nothing at the end of that light or at the end of that tunnel.
I don't know what I'm worth.
You know, and it's not a bad thing. We're all human.
Ocho.
What do you do that's so special than the next person?
Cook. Can you cook? Hey, can you cook some oxtails? I need to know, can you cook oxtails? What about saying, can you cook breakfast? Grits, eggs, sausage, bacon, French toast, pancakes. Okay. What about eggs Benedict? Make hollandaise sauce? Okay, you can't do that. Okay, what can you do? What's the this value that you speak of? What is it? Because I just want you to know a little something. Everything that you do, I can pay somebody to do it. Cook, clean, get my dry cleaning.
Right.
Hey, I don't pay them to sleep with me. I pay them to leave. So I'm just trying to say, so where's the value? What can you do for me that I can't have somebody do? Everything that you do. So if I'm with you, I really want to be with you.
So if you choose to so hold on, you pay him, you sleep with, you pay.
I
him
don't
to
pay.
leave,
I
you're
ain't
not
paying for the
him
sex.
to
I'm
stay.
paying you to get out.
Hold on. Let me write that down. So I can use that in my next argument.
So I just want to know, if I'm with you, I ain't playing no games with you. Do you understand that I'm not? I jump on a plane to come see you. You best believe you mean something.
You stick to it until your guy comes along. I don't care how long it takes. You know, I'm gonna make sure you gonna win. Matter of fact, ladies, if you in the chat, you don't have a man right now. The holidays is coming up. Valentine's is coming up. Send me a message on Twitter. I guarantee you, I have you a man and some gifts and dinner
Good luck.
before Valentine's Day. I'm playing matchmaker
Hey, baby.
because I know your value. I know your
There
worth.
you go.
I'm gonna make sure you. I'm gonna make sure you get your man.
I hope everybody, hey, like you said, there's somebody for everybody. I hope they find that person. But I'm just tired of hearing every time I know my value, I'm this and that. Look here. I guarantee you, go scroll on IG. They got on YSL, they got on Tom Ford, they got a Gucci bag,
Right.
they got a Louis bag, they got a Chanel bag, they got a Birkin bag, they got a G-Wagon, or they got a Range Rover, or they got this. So I'm telling you, what's the differentiating factor? Whether you got fillers, whether you got a BBL, whether you got brew, I don't, and I'm not judging. I don't care. That's your body. That's your money.
Right.
I just ain't paying for it. I'm just saying, hey, you want lip fillers, you want Botox, you want BBL, you want lipo, get it. That's your body. I don't
Right.
tell nobody what. I've never told a woman what to do with her body. I just want you to know I'm not paying for it because I'm not fattening a frog for another snake to eat.
Ooh. I remember that one.
So I'm just
Yeah.
saying, take off. If y'all want whatever you want, whatever that you think is going to enhance, I go to the gym.
Right.
Because it makes me feel good.
Me too.
But if y'all want to go, hey, if y'all want to do whatever y'all want to do, I'm all for you, ladies. I'm never going to, I can't believe you did. That is your body. That is your temple. You do with it as you see fit. That's just not me.
Right.
Oh my God. That's some heavy stuff there. What y'all think? Oh my goodness. Man was going crazy. Oh my goodness. Let me get this out of here. Oh my goodness. Man was going crazy, man. Oh man, what y'all think
Big
about that?
Smoke. Smoke. Tim, you gonna stop getting us ladies up here to bash us? Cause I don't fit into none of them categories.
No, that go both ways. What he was talking about could go for men too.
Okay,
Nope.
because I was gonna say I can't afford no BBL.
And you know what they say? If you know, if it's a bunch of dogs in a pile and you throw a brick, the one that hollers, the one that got hit.
Cause I felt offended. and
So it sounds like
applied to me.
you the one got hit by the brick.
I did. 'Cause none of them applied to me.
Jazz
And I
ain't
felt
said a
like-
word. Smoke ain't said a word. You was like, ah!
Yeah, you know, so I felt offended. You know.
Well, you felt
I can't
offended
even
because
afford no
hey,
BBL.
you say you.
He said
What about?
YSL. I don't
What
even know
about a
what that is,
BBL?
so I really felt like I ain't in this fight. Cause I don't know what it is.
Okay, Monique, the dog whisperer. First question that you did. Why do you think men are? Why do you think men have walked away from women and not being obsessed with them these days? Because the young lady in the video saying, you know, she can't figure out why men ain't obsessed with women no more. Oh, the dog ass?
That's no, she talking. I didn't even get a word in.
She
That's why they
telling.
ain't obsessed. You hear her because they don't know how to shut up.
Who was that?
That's my dog.
Oh.
She a female. That's why
Oh, no
That's
wonder she
fine.
trying to answer.
they don't know how to shut up.
Why you think men have just checked out and walked away?
I don't know. I'm not a man. Can we get a man to answer that first?
Sure. Let's ask Smoke. Smoke, why you think men have checked out on women and pretty much then just walked away? And because the young lady was saying she don't know why. Because I think you missed the beginning of the video. She was saying that she was saying basically that why aren't men obsessed with women like they used to be?
Well, it's the one thing and one thing only. Because you see these things, I got between my legs. They want them, and they trying to be something that they're not. A feminine woman can win the day every day. But a woman that's not feminine is gonna lose. I don't want to argue with no nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got niggas in the street. I ain't got to come home and argue with another nigga.
Yeah.
I want to come home and be loved and kissed and hugged and squeezed and catered to. Just like she wants the same thing from me.
Right.
Give me a break, man.
Right, Smoke.
I can't deal with another nigga. I'm not going to argue with another nigga every day.
Right.
That don't make no sense.
Because think about it, Smoke. If two men argue, normally that's going to be an altercation and somebody's going to get hurt.
Right.
So that's why two men, they usually squash a beef quickly or it escalates. So when women try to act like men, you know what I'm saying? And men we know you ain't a man, because if we really get in altercation with you like a man, you know, a man can hurt you. So
They act like they don't understand that. They don't get it because a woman will take you. A woman will take you all the way to
Monique,
the
mute that
maximum.
mic over there. Oh no, I can mute her. Hold on. I'll mute her. Tell
I'm
myself.
sorry. Mute.
I got her. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
A woman to take you to the maximum because she knows There's no see with the man, and if we get into argument with another brother, the thought in the back of our mind is always, hey, this could lead up to me whooping his ass, or he gonna whoop mine.
That's why
That's
I
what
said
this
it.
gonna lead up to. But a female ain't
Right.
never thought that thought at all. She don't have that. So she has no fence. She ain't got no garter. She'll say whatever she want to say because she don't think that man is gonna put his hands on.
Right.
So they don't have nothing. They just go for what they know. But nowadays, that shit changing. They starting to get whooped. You know? They get whooped more and more. But it's all about. But it's all
Yeah.
about if you love somebody, then
Mhm.
you must respect
Yeah, that's
it. If
it.
you can't give a man that respect, that's where you're gonna lose it. Because
Yeah.
that's all he asking from you. Is for you to respect and love him. Because at the end of the day, that's all he getting out of a relationship anyway, is love. He ain't getting nothing else. He ain't
Right.
getting nothing to value other than the fact that the woman loves him. Because that's what he put in to get. And
Yeah.
that's all he ever asked for.
You want to tell a brother? Yeah, that's
What's
true.
going on, y'all?
What's up,
Hey,
JT?
what's up, JT?
That's true.
What's happening? Hey, Smokey, you was just preaching. What you preaching on, brother?
Nah, I was just saying,
Did you
man.
see the video, JT, while I was playing?
Yeah, I'm in the car. I had to run a dummy mission for the wife, and then got lost someplace where I had no business being at. And now I'm back in civilization trying to finish this dummy mission so I can get back to the comfort of my room and my laptop.
Not a dummy mission.
Well, no, it's not a dummy mission. It's a much needed mission, but yeah, I got turned around 2 ways from Sunday.
Right. But we were just, I didn't know if you seen the podcast. Is the head of it is the heading of it is why men aren't obsessed with women anymore. Like why are men obsessed with women like they used to be?
Oh wow.
And my first question is, why do you think men have walked away from women these days and not being so obsessed with them?
So we was asking them. We asked the man to answer because we're not men.
I mean,
Well,
you know,
I mean, that's a question I could ask women too, because y'all should know.
Well, we
Y'all,
don't know. We're not men. So y'all
but you
gotta
can
say.
still say, well, this is why I think men have walked away from us.
JT gotta go next.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I mean, I'll say it like this. I'll say it like this. In 1994, a whole Big Mac cost $2.75, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was 2 times bigger than it currently is now. Now in 2025, a Big Mac is damn near $10.
Yeah.
It's smaller, and the product is garbage. The same principles apply. Back in the day, the women might not have been as built as they are or looked the way that they look currently.
Wow.
But they were a product that was raised by generational fortitude of black women, of the big mamas and the grandmamas. It was a quality product. It may not look what it looks like right now, but it was a quality product. You fast forward 30-some years, and now you paying more for a reduced, diminished product that isn't worth what it was worth 30 to 40 years ago. The same principles apply. That's why. So why are you going to break your neck for a diminished product that doesn't return on investment, doesn't return the value, the love, the support, the resources that you pour into that? It makes no sense.
Jazz, can you you got a rebuttal for there? He's saying basically that
I didn't say
women
nothing.
are
I'm
not
listening.
living up to the value in which they're asking for the things in which they say a man should produce. So
I have nothing to say about that.
And that's basically what Shannon Sharp was saying. He was like, you know, the person that you saying has to be the 666. That has to want you back, because you know women with all these demands and standards go. He said, that got to want you back. And you know, the late great Kevin Samuels once said that you only get as good as your baby daddy, so you don't get to go past your baby daddy. So he said that's as good as you get. That was Kevin Samuels, not me. I'm just quoting.
You know, it's you know what? We're not gonna talk about the dead.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with the thing. I just said his quote. He said one of his quotes, which was great, said you only get as good as your baby dad. So, but I'm saying that to say what do you think about the men that's turning their backs? Oh, because you know, I asked a woman today, and she said that it's a bunch of kitty litter in the dating scene. I heard y'all say something, you and Monique, to the reference of that too, which is what y'all say is pee in the is pee in the what they call it?
In the
Something in the,
dating pool, in the dating
yeah,
pool.
that's it. They say it's all kind of stuff in the dating pool. When she mentioned kitty litter or feces, oh feces, yeah, yeah. She said it's species out here in the dating pool, and I'm like, wow, wow, wow. So, what do you think about that?
About is feces in dating pool or about the first question?
The first question, and then we'll get to the feces.
Um, so repeat the question again, make sure so I'm
Yeah,
answering it
why do you
correctly.
think men are walking away and not being so obsessed with women like they used to? And JT was talking about how.
Well, I think number one, outside of the value and that conversation, I think because everything is open to see, like everything you will be offering or you could be doing, you showing the world already on social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or when they meet you, you doing the most. You showing it off. You opening it up. You jumping in the bed with him the first time you see him. If you think he got something, he don't got him. That's just his clown outfit. His clown outfit suit that he wear every other weekend just to find out you was the new chick that met him this weekend, and
Mm-hmm.
that clown outfit didn't got your ass. But I really feel like women are doing a lot more for attention, more so for other women and for men to see them and to look at them, and it's
What you
putting
mean, as far as
everything
how they dress
like
or
how
how
they
they act?
dress, how they talk, how they walk. The say for example, if a Sexy Red song come on, they bending over, popping it, turning it up in
Oh,
front of all
dang.
these men and showing everything they got going on, walking around like with their tongue all out and
What?
everything. When they be dancing and doing all extras, you showing everything.
I ain't
Everything
gonna
is
count my
on display.
generation as
Ain't
a fool.
nothing kept for a secret. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everything
right.
is always on display. Um, so why would he? Why would he value you?
You know what? You brought up an interesting point because I seen a young lady on the internet the other day. She put something on Instagram. She was saying, Smoke, that she's having a hard time finding a good man out here. So you know what's crazy? She said, "I'm having such a hard time finding a good man out here." Somebody, you know, the internet got FBI people that be out all day. They'll search your tail in a minute. Somebody went and searched her Instagram. They pulled up one of her videos. She on there twerking up a storm. But this the same woman talking about she having a hard time finding a man. And they posted all her twerk videos. And they say, yeah, we see why you having a hard time finding a man. She twerking on the wall, on the floor, gyrating, everything. That was she having a hard time.
Yeah, like it's not that. See, now this is the thing. They're getting men off of those comments, but you're getting a certain type of man. You're getting a man that want to see you twerk on his little thing. Monique, you also still on mute, just FYI. Um, you know, you seeing he's seeing everything. He's seeing what you got, what you working with, what you trying to do with it, baby. You didn't put it on display. He ain't got nothing to work for. He just got to shoot you a text and say, "Can you meet me at the bar?"
But why say you looking for a good man though? She talking about I'm looking.
Everybody, she can't want technically a good man. But to her, a good man may be something different. A good man may be somebody in the club or in the bar spending giving her money all the time. It depends on that woman and her perspective of what she believes a good man is to her and for her. She can have a good man that's willing, loyal, providing, protecting, giving her security, being her reinsurance, allowing her to be vulnerable, but he being vulnerable with her, etc. He's taking her on certain type of dates. She may not like those said dates, or she may not communicate that. But to her, she that to me those characteristics define a good man, right? So but to her, she wants a different type of man, a man that she it's not even in her tax bracket, that she can't afford, or she can't even stay to stay the course to be on the same level with him, right? So you need to really, when you breaking down this question, you got to see what a woman defines as a good man. None of the things I said right there could define a good man for her, but for me, that's for me. For her, it could be somebody that's loyal, that take her own dates, buy her gifts, and that's it. Right? Majority of the
Well,
time, those are
but
the type of
let's just use the basis as a good man. Forget what she's saying as a good man, because to me, I don't even believe she could distinguish between a good man or a bad man.
Exactly,
say
because if she
that.
could distinguish it, she would not, number one, be twerking all over the internet all naked all the
That's
time.
what I'm saying. So I don't think she can really
So what I'm
distinguish.
saying is, like I said before, it really depends on that certain comment, how she's defining what a good man is. What you give out is what you're gonna receive. You want somebody who ain't trying to have sex with you, baby. You selling sex right now, baby. You putting on the show. You letting them know I'm ready for
Yeah,
ready.
yeah.
You walking around with the Casamigo bottle or Don Julio bottle on your head, turning up every weekend, drunk, with a wig on, lashes falling off, going outside with a bonnet. Baby, you gonna get what come for you.
What you think about this, Smoke?
Here's my thing. This is, I mean, I think it's like this. A masculine woman would never find a good man. A good man is not going to take up with a masculine woman. So, and I can almost guarantee it because nobody wants to be challenged 24/7. I can't come home and get and expect peace when I got to get challenged about some stupid shit that don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? So since the femininity part of females was waning, that it's not that. I think it's more masculine women out here than it is feminine women.
Yeah.
And I might be wrong, but from what I've seen, I think so. But the realization to the whole thing is a masculine woman has never dealt with a man. Because if she dealt with a man, she'll change. She'll change, or he gonna be in jail. It's gonna be one or the other. Because a masculine man is not gonna put up with that shit. He ain't gonna do it. He'll walk away from it. Yeah, he'll walk away from it. And that's where these things, the relationships and things today, it's because of the structure is falling apart.
Yeah, the order. Yeah, the order is out of order.
It's gone.
Yeah.
So, and I'll say that wholeheartedly that women, the ideals that's been given to you has cost you.
Yeah. You know, I think it's rearing its ugly head, like you're saying. It's coming back to to bite them. I mean, it was working with the PPP loans and the stimulus check when that was out. And don't be looking over there, Jazz. It made them seem like they was on top and they were doing their thing. But now I think it's coming to pick up the tab now for everything that's been out here for the longest. Like Smoke said, who even wants that? Because as men, we find that as a challenge or a rebuttal. And if you act like a man, we're gonna try to treat you like a man, And that's the only instinct we have. So yeah. So my second question is this, Monique. This woman asks, why aren't men obsessed with? Why aren't men even obsessed with women no more? My question is, right now in your life, would you even want somebody to be obsessed with you? Would you want a man to be obsessed with you?
In my life or in women in general? Because if we talk about me, no.
Why not? Can you elaborate on that?
Because I don't have the time.
Okay, that's a good answer. You don't have the time?
I don't have the time.
For him to even be obsessed with you?
No, because I don't have the time to give you the attention that you need.
So why did the young lady say that women are used to men being obsessed with them and they're not? That's why she was kind of pissed off. So
no, in that video, she was more so because the video without the actual extra, she wasn't mad at the men, she was mad at the women for asking why would men be obsessed with y'all right now in the state of being that y'all are in. There's nothing to be obsessed with. There's nothing that's left to the imagination. But for me, it's just I don't have time, so I don't want you to be obsessed with me because it'll be just a pulling and pushing, and you'll feel like I ain't got no love for you.
She ain't lied. That's her perspective.
I'm for real. I don't have no time.
I'm coming to you next. Would you want a man to be obsessed with you right now in your life?
Yes.
You would?
I was just about to say, yeah, she would. What you say last night? What you say last night, Shaz? I need you to be a little bit. I need you to be a little obsessed with me.
I swear I just said that. I swear. Baby, listen. Because if you were obsessed, baby, I ain't got to do too much.
Okay.
I can be quiet. Just sit there and be quiet.
Okay.
Sit there and be obsessed with me, baby. Take me out the game, coach. Sit me on the bleacher.
No, that's
I'm
put
not
me in
the
the game.
strongest
That's put me
warrior
in the game, coach.
anymore.
I'm telling you. I had to schedule a date. Like I literally had to go into my calendar and be like, all right, I got time. Okay, I get off at this time. Wait, Saturday, I got a training. Okay, I'll have availability between like 4 and 6. If we can squeeze something in there, then I got to get on the road right after that date and go out of town. But I need to be out of town. Then I realized, oh, wait, I can't schedule the date this day because I got to go out of town and be to a certain place by this time. I don't have time. That's too much for a man. I don't have time.
Smoke, what you think? Would you want a woman to be obsessed with you right now in your life?
He got one.
I was about to say, he going on a cruise.
He getting married.
She had to be obsessed to go on this cruise.
She was obsessed with him when she was helping him. We got that hospital, boy. He learned. He seen that obsession, baby.
Well, only thing I can say is this: I don't want anybody to be obsessed with me.
Okay.
Well, let me change it. I didn't want anybody to be obsessed with my future, with my past self, but I can understand it now.
Okay.
Because of the type of person I became throughout the years of me being on this planet.
Now, you hear that, Jazz? He corrected you, Jazz.
He said now he did.
Yeah.
Because listen, the only thing that a man gets out of the relationship is love. He don't get nothing. That's it. What else he get out of it? Tell me, what do we get? What do we get? If he with you, if the man is with you, he's with you because he loves you. Well, he ain't got to be there because he's not getting anything back. What is he getting back? He buying dinners. He paying for food. He paying for flights. He paying for rent. He paying for everything. So what is he getting in return other than love?
A help me.
What is he getting? He ain't getting nothing.
So
if that man is with you, he's only with you because he loves you. If you mess that up, he's gone. Because he's not getting nothing out of this transaction at all.
So he's not getting to help me. He's not getting to help me
and gets nothing back.
So what you telling me what the Bible said is incorrect. He's not getting to help me.
He's not getting to help me.
He's not getting nothing back. What is he getting back now? I'm saying these days now. What is he getting back? Nothing.
I don't know. You tell me. You're not getting
anything back. What is he getting? He's not getting anything back. Only thing he's putting everything in it. The only thing he can get back out of it is love. He put love in there all day long. He'll tell you he loves you. He's with you because he loves you. Because if he didn't, he wouldn't be there.
So
he wouldn't waste his time.
Can I ask the panel of men a question? And I want Tim. You better answer it too.
You said I can't answer. Okay, I can't.
No, I said you better answer. This is high stakes. This is a high stakes question. We already heard Smoke answer. Do you two feel on my screen that y'all not getting nothing but love?
You talking to me and JT?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
JT, go ahead first.
JT in the car. JT in the car. We got to get JT.
I'm parked now. I'm back where I need to be. I just haven't gone in yet.
Okay.
But what I'll say is that it sometimes it takes some maturing to realize what you have and realize that a lot of the deficits and issues in a relationship come from self-harm, come from self-sabotage, and realizing that you might have caused more harm than good, and that's why you didn't get shit. So when you correct some of that bad behavior and change some of those bad habits, you realize the fruitfulness of a marriage or a relationship, and then it begins to make sense again. But it's only when you start to deal with your own dysfunction, with your own deficits, that you're able to bring something positive and you see something positive come from the relationship. So I'm saying we all got to deal with our own demons on both sides in order to get what we want or expect out of a relationship. I'll say that. I mean, because the JT 6 months ago didn't give a fuck. Just give me some Tito's. I don't want to hear what you're talking about. I don't give a shit what you're talking about. I'm going to do what I want to do. The JT that has been Tito's free for the last month and a half realizes that, damn, I missed out on some effective communication and really wasn't hearing what my partner was saying, and maybe that's why I wasn't getting the shit that I needed. So, you know what I'm saying? There is a way to get what you need out of a relationship, but you have to give in order to receive. I'll say that from a personal experience. Now, in totality, when we talking about on the panel, no, man, I ain't getting shit. And I know I
He
just
danced
keep it at
around
that.
all that.
It's not happening.
He danced.
No, I
around.
mean, I'm just gonna
He
say,
danced
like,
on the hook, Jazz.
if the dating JT didn't get shit, but wet spots on his sheets, like, come on, let's be real.
That's
Like, you ain't getting shit but some ass.
Ain't that's what you wanted?
I mean, that's what's there. You take what you get, what you're given. I mean,
So Tim,
Yeah, so I'll say this. From a worldly standpoint and a biblical standpoint, the biblical standpoint, I agree with what you said. You're getting a help meet, mean a co-op, mean a full equal partner. But in today's world, there's no benefit. That's what Smoke was saying.
I'm asking you in your current situation.
I'm saying there, like Smoke said, I'm saying in the current, there is really no benefit for the man because the man has to do pretty much. He's obligated to do everything. So
haven't y'all always been obligated to? I'm be quiet. I've been very quiet.
No, go ahead. Say what you saying.
Continue to be quiet.
No. You saying what we always obligated? So if we were always obligated, what is the woman's purpose then?
Yeah, what would be the need for you?
Yeah, what would be the need?
But what I'm saying is, if we go back to this good book right here,
Genesis 3, Genesis 2:26. Yeah,
tell you what you're here for.
Exactly. Yeah. So you always been obligated. So I ain't even got to go in here.
No,
you are subjugated to help me. You are subjugated
we not talking about us.
by my side, giving the same shit I'm giving.
But we
don't
not
try to change it, Jazz.
No, that's not what I said. I'm not changing it.
It's a whole lot of contradiction going on right now.
It is a lot of contradiction.
It's a lot of contradiction. Okay, so I'm gonna try to bring it full circle of where I'm coming from.
Wait, 1 second. Give me that scripture real quick before she start talking.
You can go to Genesis like 26. I mean 2:26. We're talking about the man and the woman.
Okay.
Go
you
there.
Can keep going, Monique.
Okay.
You might have to go to 2:21.
Yeah, because it ain't no 26.
In the beginning.
Okay, go ahead.
Smoke.
Wait, hold up. We need chapter and verse, girl. Don't you ever start off like
that. In the beginning.
Chapter and verse.
Smoke said in the beginning of this here episode, when you asked Smoke this question about what it is that's not beneficial anymore, Smoke went on to going back to, I don't want to put the age out there, but Smoke said back in the day, the man used to come home to the cooked meal, all of that after he worked and he did all of this. So now you're saying, Smoke, what?
I didn't say not one word that you just said.
I'm paraphrasing, but Jazz, was that you help me out, sis? If I'm wrong,
I was after we was talking about the Burger King conversation.
No, we're not even talking about the Burger King conversation. We're talking about the one that he just had just a few minutes ago before JT fully came on, where when Tim asked the question, and Smoke was saying, there's no benefit, there's nothing that you do.
And I said the only thing that a man gets out of a relationship now is love.
I'm going back to the very beginning. As soon as that video, I'm talking about, because I was making rice and stuff in the kitchen. That's why y'all heard the background.
She could do double things.
I heard y'all when y'all were trying to mute me because you could hear my background. But what I heard before JT came on, when that video ended, Tim was talking. I said, I don't want to answer the question because I'm not a man. So he gave you the floor. When he gave you the floor, you started going on and on about what a man did back in the day, and what a woman, he would come home to the meal.
A man doesn't want a masculine female. They want a feminine female.
I
And
heard
said,
that
you
part.
cannot find feminine females nowadays. It's more masculine females.
I wish this was like at work where
Yes,
I
that's
could
2 and
pause the
18.
screen and
I
go
got
back.
it. I got it.
Because I heard that part. I'm not my conversation's not that part about the masculine female. You were making points before you got on the masculine female. You're one of the things that I pinged because I was interested in it because we were talking about cooking and things, and you remember I was making the joke about why I don't know anything about YSL. One of the things that you said, Smoke, was a man worked. Women were saying that they want to be treated like their grandmas and stuff. You said that.
No, I didn't. No, I
JT
didn't.
JT didn't say that.
I said women wanted to be men. That's what I said. And I said we don't want that. And we'll never settle for that. I think you heard wrong, dear, because we're talking about the masculine part.
I know you were talking about the masculine part.
Women is more. I said it's more masculine male than it is female.
You also said, Smoke, women used to want to be treated like their grandmothers and women back in the day.
No, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. That was the video. That was the video.
Yeah,
that was the video? Okay. Okay, because I was about to say, I know I was hearing something where somebody was saying women want to be treated like their grandmothers, but the difference
that was Shannon Sharp. He was saying that, women want to be treated like, but they're not doing the things that.
But they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah. So if the y'all have always worked, right? Women used to be at home and everything, but y'all have always worked. What's the problem nowadays?
Because
if you're coming home to the same home cooked meal, if you're still getting all of those same benefits, what's the issue now? That's what I'm trying to get to.
If she is a feminine woman,
what's the issue? Why are you saying now that you're not getting any benefit? That's what I'm trying to get to. I know it was long-winded, but that's what I was trying to get to.
But you do agree that there's a masculine female and there's a feminine female.
Yes, we agree.
I agree with you on that. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
We're not talking about nobody masculine.
No, we're talking about straight feminine females.
The feminine one you want. You're telling me that the feminine woman you want only provides love. You love.
You don't get any other benefit.
That's what we're asking.
Okay, wait a minute. In today's society, if we go by the book where you were supposed to be a helpmate to me, in today's society, it's my responsibility to take care of everything, right?
And it was back in the day.
Wait a minute, wait, Jazz, just answer the question. It was
I'm agreeing with you on that. Yes.
Responsibility to take care of everything, right?
Yeah.
So the Lord said, this is coming from the book, you need help. So I'm gonna get you a helpmate. I'm gonna make Eve for you to help you.
There you go.
Correct.
So in my travels,
help me.
In my travels, what are you doing to help me? That's your job, is to help me. So I'm paying and I'm taking care of everything, and I'm not getting anything over here, but I'm giving you everything. The only thing that you can give me, and you can't help me.
So my next question is
all I get out of the relationship is that I love you.
So
that's all I get from you.
Okay.
You're not giving me anything.
We hear that. But let me ask you my next question. If you are in this relationship with said woman, and you're doing the same scenario you just repeated, right? And she's only giving you, I love you, baby. I appreciate everything you do. You have 2 lips. And 2, what you say, 2 of them things I don't got down there you sitting on? You say, hey, baby girl, communicate. The meeting ain't meeting, the help ain't helping. You have the 2 lips to say that, and this is what I need you to do. Hold on, wait. This is what I need you to do to help me, because you're not helping me, and I'm not receiving nothing but I love you. Because I think there's a conversation that needs to be had, and more than wait. I'm not in disagreement with you first, but what I'm saying to you is this. There's a lot of miscommunication and misunderstanding, because if I am with a man and he is the head of my house, so he is my leader, right? And I'm not doing something right. I am looking for him to lead me and tell me what he needs me to do and help for me to do, because maybe I'm not clicking on all sensors. Maybe I'm a little slow. Maybe I'm a little goofy.
Can I come in now?
No, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I ain't done yet, player. I ain't done pimping. Because maybe I'm a little slow, right? Maybe I don't know how to help you to be an actual helpmate besides say, I love you, Big Smoke, in your bald head. You know, I don't know.
Okay.
What is it that, like, do you guys communicate that, or do you don't communicate that?
Okay, here we go. We're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
The day I start communicating to you about our relationship, then I'm walking through your anxiety. I don't want to do that. What's understood is understood. If you love me, then damn it, love me. Show me you love me. Ain't no about me telling you you ain't go ahead and wash the dishes, you ain't cook, you ain't do that. If I gotta talk to you about our relationship, the relationship is dead. Because if you love me, those things will be done because of that. Because of the love you have for me, there's no question. What are you
got real
about?
jazz. Once he done got real jazz.
There's nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Reason.
Because
There's
Monique
no
just
reason for me to
asked.
talk about a relationship.
Because I'm
we're in
asking
a
you.
relationship, and if you love me, then damn it, you should be doing the things that you're
So
supposed to
if
be
she
doing
is,
as a woman.
we're talking
The
about a
other shit
woman
that you
who's
talk
doing
about
those
is
things.
bullshit, man. That don't even make sense. Why am I
But
talking
we're
to you
talking
about our
about.
relationship?
So what? That's what I'm asking you. What is it that you require additional help with? If she is feminine, if she is cooking, if she is cleaning, dishes are washed, linen is made, everything you need for you to go about your day to day is done. You have nothing to do but to come home, relax, and eat the food that she already has had and prepared for you. Dishes, everything is clean, swept, flow, house clean, mouth to the top to the bottom. She got everything right. She got the bills right. She got the budget right. She got everything. What I'm talking about is a woman like that, right? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a woman that's giving you, doing all those things that you just discussed. You just said in these modern day society, you're only receiving love.
You just
So
missed
what you
everything
just
I said, right?
communicated was that all
You
those
just missed
things that
everything I
you
said,
mentioned.
right?
And no, I did hear you. I heard you loud and clear because it's contradicting. Because what I'm trying to say is a woman that's giving you everything that you just stated is doing that. And you're telling me that all she's giving you is love. And if that is your form of love, great. Almighty to God praises everything. But I'm asking you a question, everybody. If a woman is doing all those things and you're saying all she is giving you is love, and that's the form of love you want to receive, then
No,
that's fine.
I said all that a man get out of relationship, I don't care what relationship he's in. All he gets out of that is love because he puts in everything else. If he don't get love back, is when the relationship falls. But if we gotta discuss and have a sit-down conversation about the relationship, I'm walking through your anxiety because you don't understand what it takes to make me happy. I shouldn't have to tell you. You should know.
Hold on,
I
Smoke.
ain't gotta
Hold
walk
on,
through
hold on,
that.
Smoke. Hold on,
I'm
Jay.
Stevie Wonder out here in
Hold
this
on,
bad
hold on,
boy.
hold on. I'm gonna elaborate on what he's saying. Basically, he's saying that look, once you become a helpmeet to a man, it's the woman's job to study her man and find out what his weaknesses and his strengths are and where his faults is at. That's where you become his strength. And that's where you comfort him at in his weaknesses. And you give him those because the woman's job for real, Monique, is when he comes home from work, you're supposed to be his comforter, not his argumate, not his battle zone, his comforter. That's where the woman is the most powerful at. If she can, and what Smoke is saying, if she knows her position according to the Bible, then she'll know that she should, like Smoke was saying, she should already know what your weaknesses and your strengths and how to comfort you so that wait a minute, hold on, so that you can feel so that the man can feel strong in his weaknesses, even if he knows he's weak. But go ahead, Jack.
I agree with you. I'm not in disagreeing with what you're saying. I am 100% agreeing with you. But what I'm saying, JT keeps laughing at me because I think JT understands what I'm saying. Outside of what you and Tim just said, is that it? Is that all? I understand. Like I hear it's this saying that I go by when I get in a relationship with a man. It's like I'm earning my man while I'm learning my man. Right?
I get that.
Meaning I would know the things that he needs by being around him, learning him, and trying to be relationship, because I can't tell a man I'm in a relationship. He got to choose me to be with him, right? So that's why I'm earning him while I'm learning him. That's number one.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, do you feel this same type of way in your current relationship? Because if you're receiving all those things you're receiving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it only that you're only receiving love? Why is it that you're not receiving like why is it not more than just love to me? You get what I'm saying to you?
Okay.
For there's nothing else. I understand love is unconditional. I understand that at all, but outside of that, are you encompassing, is what I'm trying to get you to define for me. Are you encompassing everything she learned from you is your version of love? Like, for her to be able to understand who you are, is it just that altogether?
Okay, well, first of all, love for a man is unconditional. Love from a woman has conditions. You state your conditions right up front. That nigga gotta be 6, he gotta be 6 foot, he gotta have 6 figures, he got to have this, he got to have that. All a man brings to you is, baby, I love you. Baby, let's go to dinner. Baby, let's fly. Baby, let's do this. What are you giving him? What does he get from you other than love? Because if he didn't love you, he ain't gonna be there. And that's facts. He's not. I don't care how you look at it. I don't care what you give it. All of it boils down to this. If I'm in a relationship with you and I gotta discuss the relationship with you, then I'm walking through your anxiety, not mine, yours. Because now you don't know what to do to make me happy. So then that the question is, and if I can't be happy with you, then I got to walk away from you. That's where it comes. That's where the breakdown comes. If I ever in my life have to discuss my relationship with my girl or my wife or whoever, it's time for me to walk away, because you haven't found out the way to please me like I please you. But you say you love me every damn day. Fuck the words. Show me. Show me your love. Fuck that
action.
I love you.
Love is a
Show
verb.
me your
It's
word. Show me what you mean. I don't want to hear that shit.
That's what I'm looking for.
You ain't gotta tell me. You ain't gotta tell me you love me. Not one damn day. Because everything you do will show me you love me. I ain't got to worry about that shit.
Right. So
that's what I'm talking about. And a real man deserves and respects that shit. I'll be with you forever if you just show me you love me.
And that's basically what most men look for. They just look for women to what's the word I'm looking for here? To not verify them, but to co-sign basically on everything they do, even when they wrong. As long as she with him and co-sign with him, he's content because he knows you have his back, and that's what he's trying to say. It basically saying love is a verb, it's an action word. It's not just because you know what the old saying is. Well, that's actually biblical. God said, "People honor me with their lips, but in their hearts they far from me."
Right.
I think that's Matthew's. I forgot the verse, but yeah. So that's what that basically means. People could tell you whatever they want to tell you, but if they're not really showing you, then you know what you really get. But to Monique, to answer your questions, that's as far as demand. That's 1 Corinthians 14:33, where it goes on to say that for God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. It, verse 34 is what I wanted to give for y'all. It say, let your woman keep silence in the church, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. And 35 says that, and if they will learn anything, like from the Bible. So when a woman wants to learn something from the Bible, God is saying, he said, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for women to speak in the church. And that's what the woman's job is. It's the man's job to teach his woman what she needs to know as far as according to the word of God. So he said that God is not the author of confusion. So Smoke saying if a woman would study herself in the Bible and then come to her husband if she have any questions or any confusion, she asks him. That way it won't be no confusion or out of order. But go ahead. Oh, I can go to my next question. That was pretty good, y'all. Go
I
ahead.
appreciate all the yelling, the conversation.
Yeah, that was good.
That's neither one of y'all answered my actual question, but I digress because I see it went over a lot of heads, and we gonna just go on to the next question.
I mean, did you need something like specific to make you say, "Oh, that's it"?
My question was so just general and straight to the point at the same time.
Which was?
What was your question?
Yeah, what was the question?
Because y'all did a whole lot of yelling. This is the worst day to wear these headphones.
I said something that I didn't even say.
And I apologize for that, Smoke. I took accountability. I took accountability right then and there. But I took accountability right then and there, Smoke. I apologize once again. But my question really was like, when y'all were making the statement, y'all don't get anything out of love, but then you started going on and you were like, we work, we got to do this, we got to do that. And I'm like, but haven't y'all always had to do this? So what do you mean you're not getting anything, that women don't bring anything to you now but love, when y'all have always done that? You said back in the day we used to get more, but today's women, no, we don't get anything but love. So I really just wanted to know what was missing from today's women that back then those women provided. That's really what I was trying to get to.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, maybe you didn't hear what I said, right? To answer your question is,
I heard you, y'all was just yelling. It was a whole lot.
Back in the day, women were helpmeets for real. They were there to help their husband. That's what they got. They did their job. They kept their man strong. They took care of their man like the man took care of the woman. That's no longer today. That's not how it is. It's not that way. Because your ass, not you personally, women, y'all want to be hard as me. You can't be hard as me.
So
and then tell me you love me and we're in a relationship together. You can't be me. And me being a man, I ain't gonna let you be that to me. You would never be a masculine woman in my house. So that part of it gone. That's the difference. The cycle, the structure is gone. Because there's women out here that think they got balls.
Hold on,
Jay. And they don't.
Hold on, but she asking for an example, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She's asking for a specific example.
Right. Okay. Hold on. I think what she wants, I think Shannon Sharp answered that in the video. He was saying that women want all these standards of today, and he was saying, but the women of today are not the women of old. And you're saying,
correct.
What specifically are the women of the old? You know, what did they do? And
that's
like Smoke was just right. So Smoke is saying the women of old actually held down the home. Shannon Sharp was saying they actually
gave the example.
Hold on, Jazz. Wait a minute. Hold on. They actually held down the home. They actually honored their husband, respected their husband. They didn't have I'm not saying every woman back then wasn't masculine, but I'm saying there was a culture and moral understanding of the household as far as respect, Bible, because back then moms made sure the children went to church, made sure they wore skirts, made sure they respected anybody that was there, whether he was your actual dad or what we call stepdad. You know, the Bible never talks about step, but if that was a man at home, that's none of that is today. Nobody's honoring God. Nobody's listening to the man. Like he's saying, they want to be a man, but they're not men. So the women of old, if you look, I'm gonna tell you something. Go look at any picture of 1900s and back. I'm talking about like 1920s and back. All the women had skirts on. You won't find a picture with a black woman with pants on. because women knew their positions. And I'm just gonna give you that right there. And I'm gonna let you go look for the picture because I already seen them. But I'm gonna tell you, anything from 1920 back, they had skirts on because they knew their positions, and the skirts was the indication of who they were. Now watch this. When you go to the bathroom, how do you know which bathroom to go in? Based on what?
Oh, you're asking me? Oh,
Yeah.
well, down here we got trans bathrooms, so everybody
take that out of it. We just gonna use the Trump. We're gonna use the Trump thing. It's only male, female. So which bathroom would you know to go in? Based on what? When you go to the door to the bathroom?
The skirts and the pants.
There
and
you
it
go.
says men and it says women.
There you go. So that's how you know your position in which bathroom to go into. So what Smoke is saying, those were the women of old. That's what he's saying we don't have anymore. I'm not saying not every woman is there. I'm just saying that that's what's missing. Their positions, women are out of position. So that's to answer your question, they're out of position.
We can do next question.
Okay, there you go. So let me ask this then, and this to JT off the rip. So men just, with everything that's going on, and we got women worried about it, men obsessed with them. So with everything that's going on, because men think they women and women think they men, should men just focus on themselves instead of just trying to make somebody happy or be obsessed with them? So we just focus on ourselves as men, just get ourselves together.
Well, I think everybody should get themselves together first and foremost. But no, I think that the same reason that my grandfather was born in 1923, my father born in 1942, each man in our family lineage taught the next generation of men how to cook, clean, sew, do whatever they had to do to be able to be self-sufficient. In case you found a woman that wasn't shit and couldn't do it for you, you knew how to take care of yourself, take care of your home, be a homemaker and all that, but still go out there and be the true definition of a man, which is to be successful, which is to bring home money, and which is to be solid emotionally, mentally, physically. That's what a man does. But we didn't see our grandmothers teaching our female relatives how to be masculine. It was always, this is how you take care of your house, this is how you rear a child. Whereas the men taught the boys how to be able to take care of themselves in both ways. That wasn't reciprocated when it came to the rearing of young black women. And another counterpoint to that is that era that you're talking about when all the black women wore skirts and it was more foundational and they understood, well, most of the family was rooted in the church. Now, in this day and age where people are moving away from religion, especially organized religion, everything is rooted in what? The European philosophy of psychology and psychiatry and what makes you feel good, what makes you tick, but not based in what the fundamental law of religion dictates. So now it's based on feelings. And the one thing that I keep hearing the panel discuss is happiness. And you know how I feel about that term happiness. I think it's a fake ass construct. There's nobody on earth that can make you happy. Nobody.
Wow.
Nobody.
That's another show, boy. That's another show, right?
It is. But I just think you're responsible for your own happiness or whatever you think that term means. You're responsible for your own peace, your own sensibility. Can't nobody else walk into your life and give you some shit that wasn't there. If you're a miserable, mean, drunk, angry motherfucker, some new woman that walks in your life just isn't going to automatically change that. It makes you into something that you think you should be based on the definition of manhood. This doesn't happen. So that's my 2 cents to it. I hope I answered your question, but can't nobody make you happy. And roles are roles, and we're just living a different time of day.
Okay.
So,
hey, since you went there, JT, let's go on and go there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think any man can make any woman happy?
No, I just said that. You can't. Like I know things to do that won't piss my wife off. That might put a smile on her face. Like, oh, I appreciate you doing that. That's a good look. Like I know how to do those things. But if she's dealing with 15 other things from her personal business, her personal shit, family issues, I don't give a shit if I put a pancake in front of her with whipped cream and strawberries. That ain't gonna make her happy. It's gonna fulfill a need if she's hungry, but that's not gonna make her happy.
Yeah, that's a
you can do whatever.
A momentary happiness.
Right. And again, that's not happiness. You just fulfilled a need. She was hungry as fuck. You gave her a pancake, but she's still pissed off about all that other shit she's dealing with.
Go ahead, Monique.
So there's a difference.
Go ahead, because Monique looked like she want to say something.
I'm listening.
Go ahead, Monique. You got it.
Oh no, tonight is the night where Monique is actually just listening. I'm taking note and listening.
Not with that
I
Bobby
have
Brown headset you got on.
I have nothing to offer tonight's conversation. Nothing.
Oh, is that so? So is there even oh yeah, we asked about that.
I like people need to put in what you have to say. You always talk. Why you don't want to talk to them?
This you guys should actually be happy that this is the one time I'm actually silent. I'm listening. I'm learning. I'm trying to figure out how in the next 20 years to be a helpmeet.
We trying.
Oh, that's good.
We trying
That is
to get the ratings up. We need you to talk.
that is good. Oh wow. Hey, you know what was crazy? I'm gonna read this for you, Monique. And this is like you say, you try to be a helpmeet for the future. Watch this. 1 Corinthians 7 and 4. Watch this. It say the wife have not power of her own body, meaning that she don't even own her own body when she married. But the husband, and likewise, also the husband have not power of his own body, but the wife. So the wife have power over the husband, and the husband have power over. So when you actually marry, guess what? You don't even own your body. Your husband or your wife do. So with all this, I can do this by myself, and you can't tell me what. Guess what God says. So you better make sure when you go up there and say I do, it better be with who. Because this is what, and guess what? He gonna call you on this in that day. Yeah. So I know I ain't gonna even go into verse 5 because I'll let you read that. But yeah, this is what this thing is all about. So and I think Jazz, you kind of answered this in the other question. My last question is, what does dating look like out here in your opinion? I know you kind of answer that. Like in your opinion out here, what does dating look like? I mean, I told you, the girl told me it's a bunch of kitty litter out here in this mess and all this stuff. And I was like, what is that? But what you think the dating scene look like out here in your opinion, Monique? What's the dating scene look like?
I'm trying to go at it again in a different way. I'm just not. I don't know. I don't have any words for the dating today. I feel like today's dating world is a lot of miscommunication and misunderstandings, and you have to know that when you are trying to date, it would probably be a good idea to have a conversation with a person to even pique their interest on if they're interested in dating. Yeah. Because I'm finding that I've been getting cussed out because
what?
I'm not. I'm not.
You can't cuss out. What are you doing, Monique? You taking the podcast to the date. Don't take the podcast to the date.
No. I'm being so serious. I've gotten cussed out because someone who I was not propositioning told me that I was not even their type after I didn't realize they were even trying to proposition me. And the conversation that was happening, I thought it was like, oh, you do music? I do music too. Oh, let's collab. And then somewhere in this person's mind, it was, oh, I'm trying to see what she got going on. I'm trying to get with her. And then when they realized the conversation was not going in the I'm trying to get with her direction, I got cussed out and was told, you just seem like you're a person that's not even going to be my type. And I was so confused because I was not auditioning to be anybody's type. We talked about the fact that you was a writer, I was a singer. Oh, let's collab. I'm in a new city. I got a keyboard. I play music. Let's collab. And then the next thing you know, I was told, you giving me the vibe that you're not even somebody who would be my type. I didn't know I was supposed to be your type. We should have had a conversation on if I was even interested in getting to know you on that level. So I think that's part of the issue with the dating world today. You got to let somebody know you're interested in dating them before you can decide whether or not this person is for you, because it was never given for me. So I was so confused.
That's very well said, Monique.
You know?
Like you say, it's a lot of confusion.
It's a whole lot.
Like you said, miscommunication. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because like I told baby boy, if you would have led with that, I would have saved you 327 paragraphs.
all the characters.
All the characters and emojis you just put in my inbox, I would have saved you your time.
He thought he was, at least he was trying, Monique.
You gotta let somebody know you're trying, Tim. You can't just you gotta have that conversation. Hey, I'm interested in getting to know you on a different level.
Right.
I picked the conversation with you're an artist, I'm an artist, let's collaborate. That's what artists do in the artist world. We collaborate. Okay. You're supposed to lead with that. Like, if I'm shooting my shot at somebody, I'm intentional. I'm letting you know, hey, I'm interested in you. I'd like to get to know you on a different level.
So what happened? He shot his shot. You told him no?
No, he never shot his shot. He never shot it. He never shot it. That's what screwed me up, because we were talking about.
So he was mad?
He was just mad. And I was reading the messages to Jazz like, Bishop, am I tripping? Or is it me? Am I reading something wrong?
Well, see, maybe the men, like Smoke was saying, the men of today, they scared to approach the women, because they tell me that the women, like he was saying, so masculine, they afraid, and men don't want rejection. So with the women being masculine, that's like a catch-22. Like, she already masculine and she reject me, I'm gonna feel like a quark. So they scared to approach y'all, they say.
It'll save, all I'm saying is it'll save you 325 paragraphs and emojis. It would have saved you that, because I would have let you know out the gate, I'm sorry, I'm interested in doing music, but I'm not interested in dating. I don't have time.
Oh, wow.
Let me save you the trouble right now.
Yeah. Okay. That would have been fair to him. Yeah, he couldn't do nothing but respect you for that. If
we would have had that conversation. But instead, one of y'all peoples, it was just like, and that's constant. That's all the time, where somebody is shooting their shot without letting you know they're shooting their shot. I'm a firm believer that men and women can communicate and not no one have any sexual attraction at all. I'm a firm believer of that.
Communication out here, like she said, the misunderstanding of communication and dating, that's why everything's so screwed up.
I don't think I have a comment in this, a fight in this.
She hit on a very good point, though.
I think that when a man does not get the type of attention he's seeking from a woman, without communicating that he's feeling her or want to talk to her or go to the next level, he becomes ignorant and very disrespectful. But baby boy, you didn't say that. you didn't say that. You said, do you work here? Do you live here? Oh, okay. I saw you at the grocery store. I don't know. Okay. Like the conversation be silly. Like it be goofy. They don't know how to communicate.
Can we mute JT really quickly until he comes back?
It's just like they don't be knowing what they want. Like literally, I had a whole man tell me he was uncomfortable. A whole man tell me he really liked me, but he felt weird because he knew my ex-husband and they worked at the same place. And he felt uncomfortable. I said, I'm going to alleviate you that stress because, I don't want anybody to feel weird or uncomfortable at their place of work. So we can just be friends.
Oh, wow.
And he got upset. Sir, I'm agreeing with you. What do you want me to do? You want me to hold up a sign and say, please take me as I am? No, not at all. Not at all. I followed you. You are the head and the leader. You make the decisions for a relationship or any type of friendship.
He was trying to show respect to your ex.
And that's fine. Baby, I agree with you in everything you're saying. Have a good day. I hope you enjoy your day.
And see, another thing is, I think that people have to understand that rejection is a part of life.
That's true.
Yeah.
As women, we get rejected all the time. As men, huh?
I said, you ain't want to talk tonight and you talking all this good stuff. Keep going. Go ahead, girl.
I'm just saying, like, I think people need to accept that rejection is a part of life, because men get rejected, women get rejected too. You can't
We get
You
rejected
can't
the most.
you
We get
can't
rejected the
project your insecurities or your rejection on the next person. Keep trying. Try with somebody else. But it shouldn't be an end all be all. Let me become disrespectful because you're not showing interest with me. And I know y'all don't like it when I talk about what I like to date and what I don't date because y'all don't agree with my perspective.
No, we ain't
But
got nothing to do with
Yeah,
that.
that's your
Go ahead,
perspective.
do your thing.
That's fine. That's you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, in my experience, when it comes to me trying to date or deal with us, I get met with a lot of disrespect simply because I'm not interested or simply because I'm not picking up on what you're putting down, and it's automatic aggression. I'm not a combative woman when it comes to dealing with the men. I'm actually very sensitive, soft, and Jasmine be hearing me when I be getting my little flirt on. I'm very humble and docile. So when I am met with a situation where I didn't know, or even if I try to make it right, because when I realized that he was trying to shoot his shot, right, I immediately tried to turn it around. Mm-hmm. Like, let me calm this situation down. But it intensified so quickly, and that's my experience all the time. Whereas, like with the other race, rather I reject them or they reject me. Right. It's none of that. It's okay. Right. That's the end of it. You do know the other race you talking about. You know, and I ain't talking about them. Okay. I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about them. Okay. I'm just saying the one that you said that's aggressive. Because believe it or not, African, and I'm going to put them in a category. African men are some of the most respectful men, even when you reject them. The most respectful. Yeah, I was going to get to that. They laugh about it. They're still your friend. They still take you out. They still want to get to know you. Right. They just go about it a different way. My approach this time may not have worked. Let me try it a different way. But y'all brothers, you got to walk around with a stun gun. I need some tasers. I need a self-defense keychain because rejection to y'all is like the end all be all. And that's what I was about to hit on before you said that, is that based on the culture of the person that you're talking about, that's where you know where that's coming from, based on the I want to say the traumatization of what happened to them culturally. That's why you're saying the African men are respectful. These people are come at you different and they take rejection cool, and the brothers is go crazy because nobody taught them anything, how to even accept rejection or what rejection looked like. So I get what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree with you 100%. So, you know, and like you say, based on which one trying to come at you, you have to know like which one I'm dealing with and how to even deal with them, because you already know how they're gonna come. So I agree with you. Yeah, no doubt. That's good. Yeah, you gotta know what you're dealing with, or because you know what's coming with it. That's true. Wow, this was all right, boy. Y'all went heavy tonight, boy. I tell you the truth. Monique be telling, I don't want to say nothing. Then when she say something, she do the sermon on the mouth. The woman must
keep the ratings up. You gotta keep talking, Monique.
Smoke. Once I see you do this, I bow out.
He be trying to get you together, Monique.
Not my fight.
So
it's never a fight. It's just that from my microphone to me, I don't think y'all can hear me.
We hear you.
So I have to yell. Like right now, I'm yelling in my living room. At least I think I am. So I don't think y'all can hear me. So that's why I move up so you can hear me.
Oh, we hear you just fine.
Oh, they say, Smoke, when you lean forward, you threatening them. Hey, look, Jazz used to do it. Jazz stopped leaning towards you.
I'm not threatening. No, I'm not threatening. No.
Jazz used to get like this close, and she quit.
Once I see that right there, I deal with people yelling at me all day. I don't need to be yelled at right now.
We're gonna end it with this, and this is kind of off the topic of the obsessed men, women. Like, why ain't the men obsessed? What y'all think about all these executive orders going in? getting written.
Now, what I think about is this week you tricked me because we were supposed to be talking about baby girl who had that lawsuit going on, and we was trying to figure out the end all be all of that lawsuit. You done came back to something totally different, and we supposed to be talking about baby girl.
I knew you wanted that, but I had to hold you off on that. But
See?
I got it though. I got you. I got you on that.
What lawsuit?
That Smoke. That's what we were supposed to be talking about tonight.
Yeah, we gonna get it.
Not our end all be all women versus men. We was in 2025. We supposed to be changing the direction and the tone of our conversation.
We ain't gonna never be able to change it.
When it came to men and women.
We ain't gonna be able to change it because y'all ain't gonna change. So ain't no sense of trying to get off that boat.
We learning, sir. We learning. But this time around, we were supposed to 2025. We were supposed to be figuring out how to be helpmeets together, work in unison to change the culture. That's what we had agreed on.
I just went on YouTube and I don't see nothing but a bunch of women on there crying about men not wanting them no more. So I don't know if we're gonna get through that 2025. But what y'all think about all these executive orders going in, y'all? This DEI and all this stuff. And I mean, somebody told me somebody need to take that ink pen from them.
So I look at it like this, and this is just from my perspective, and Tim, even yours probably too. I'm just saying, mm-hmm. for you younger generation, you're about to get a taste of what Jim Crow was.
Yeah, it looked like it sure looked that way. You
about to understand what the movement was about back then, because he's reversing everything.
Mm-hmm.
Every right that we didn't have, that we didn't gain, they're taking it back. So we about to find out.
Can any of y'all take on the second job? Because I think we're gonna be the one picking them watermelons and them oranges, Jay.
Hey, that's what I said last week. I said they talking about we have new jobs. We're creating more jobs.
Yeah.
Yes, the jobs, y'all these dummies retarded, snitching on everybody. The jobs they taking, picking the cotton, picking the fruit, working the tables, busting the floors, cleaning. They done kicked all them out. Them the new jobs they was talking about creating. So I'm gonna snatch that free healthcare. I'm gonna snatch that food stamp. I'm gonna snatch all that from you. Now we got these jobs. You need to go work these jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. This is where they're hiring at, because we got all the other people out of here. So now these available to you. So we're gonna take this from you. Now you got to go get a job. So I'm just gonna sing
these the black jobs.
He gonna give you them Negro jobs.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2025 is not looking good, like Smoke say. I was looking at the economical numbers this morning as far as where everything's going, as far as what they doing. It's gonna be another printing press going off in a minute. Inflation is gonna be going up. I think the Fed's gonna drop the interest rate to 0, which is the printing press gonna have to get back printed, and it's gonna be a bunch of chaos.
You know, it's so crazy. I ran into one of the parents from my son's school, and her big argument was everything's gonna drop in price. Groceries are gonna drop if we vote for Trump. We're gonna have less gas prices. We're not gonna receive this. I said, don't you get food stamps, other lady? She said, but we're middle class. I said, well, what makes you middle class if your husband only works and you don't work, and he only makes $21 an hour, and you have a family of 5 children plus you two, so that's 7. You're sharing a vehicle. You barely can buy your son's clothes. God forgive me, I'm not saying this to throw this in anybody's face. I had to buy your son's shoes because my son came to me crying because your son had holes in the bottom of his shoes.
No,
and you telling me,
for somebody.
Hold on, and you telling me you voted for Trump because he gonna do what? So all them benefits you and your husband getting for free because y'all divorced, so y'all both can get food stamps and Medicaid while he working at his job.
Gone.
About to be gone. She said, well, I didn't see that. I said, let's just wait and see.
Well, here's my only thing. That month is coming after my damn pension.
Sure is.
That's what I'm talking about. My PA pension, they coming after my shit.
Yeah. You want to wipe
and
it
I
out?
Ain't happy.
I know, but what I'm saying is all these people are under the impression that he was going to do. He told you what he was gonna do.
He
He
sure
had a
did.
list of things. I
He sure
read them
did.
on this podcast. He told you. None of that said he was not taking away. He was not gonna take your stuff away because of who you are or because of the city you live in. You live in a middle class city, but you're not middle class, and you have the opportunities you have because of the city you live in, and you basically living for free because you're living with somebody who got a 2-family house that's paid for, and you only pay $200 in rent. So you live in a life you actually live in because of the circumstances that you have available to you, the resources you have available to you. So therefore, ma'am, why are you delusional? I just want to know. I'm just gonna sit there right there.
Middle class is over. There is no middle class.
She's like, because he's gonna do so much. I said, okay.
I just say this: the instructions that they put down are being followed.
That's right.
Everything that they say will have them other people, as you say, Jazz, have them other people voting against their best interest, and they don't care.
Reconstruction, Smoke. They've been doing that since the Civil War. Reconstruction.
Exactly. I'm saying they put down the bullshit, and then when it hit them, they're like, "Oh my God, I didn't know he was doing that." Yeah, you did, because they told you he was doing it.
Yeah.
The reality of the situation is we're 13% of the population. 13% of the population cannot use 100% of the federal benefits that are given to the poorest people in the country. So that means anywhere between 50 to 70% of these people that voted Kamala voted against their own self-interest, voted against their own subsidies, voted against their own education, which is straight out of the Project 2025 playbook, which he said he didn't know about, but he's done everything point by point from that playbook up until this point, including initiatives, his new Secretary of Defense. You can't have the National Society of Black Engineers at the Service Academies, West Point, all that. You can't have the Hispanic Latino Empowerment Group. And if they try to meet, they're going to get deported. So, I mean, they got what they asked for. All these Spanish men on the internet crying, "Oh, he's trying to deport my wife." No, your wife is getting deported, and you voted for the man that just broke up your family.
This guy just got done this morning.
Dumbass.
I agree. That's what I was just saying. If you don't know what Jim Crow is, you about to know it now.
But you know what? Did you see that story? The guy wrote a letter to Trump, and he put it on the internet asking for everybody to tag Trump in. That his wife they moved. His wife lost her job. She got hired at the VA. They were moving across the state. She just got hired. They sold their home. He wasn't working. He was a veteran, and she's a nurse, and her dream was to work as a nurse. But because Trump put a hiring freeze, they rescinded her offer. So now they have a home in the state, can't pay bills. They both don't have any jobs. And he said, "I voted for you. Why would you do this to me? I know this was a mistake. Can you please help us out?" Y'all seen that?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Well, Irv Gotti passed away, and other.
Oh my God! Because he was in the hospital today, early this morning, from a stroke.
What he died of?
He had a stroke and brain bleed.
He had been having problems though, didn't he?
Yep, he had earlier last year.
Yeah,
and
I thought
he had a stroke and he had a stroke. They was talking about it this morning. He was in the hospital. Ooh.
Get on it. Take your phone up a little higher.
54 years old.
Wow. Where's the Shanti and Javier?
Well, I know Shanti's a little better.
I know.
You ain't gonna do this thing forever. This thing on earth, you're not gonna do it forever. So
yeah.
So much loss.
Yeah. You know what they say.
The time is about that time. It's coming.
Yeah, but to answer your question, Smoke, back to you and what Tim was supposed to do today.
She pointing.
A rapper over 600 pounds is suing Lyft. She's a rapper over 600 pounds is suing Lyft because her Lyft driver denied her a ride. He drove a Nissan Sentra, and she got mad because he denied her a ride in his 200-pound car.
Did she know she couldn't fit in that thing?
That's all I'm saying, Smoke. That's what we're supposed to be talking about tonight.
You gotta Google so you can see how
you gotta Google it so you can see what we talking about.
As big as the whole car.
I'm finna see if I can get it for you before my phone dies.
Bo D, I mean, we don't need to spend 2
bigger
hours
in the
on
front
knowing
and
that a
back.
woman can't 600 pounds can't fit in a 200-pound car.
That
That's
sucker was gonna go
insane, man.
flat.
She can't fit in there. You know she can't. She knew she could.
She got like 5 lawyers and everything.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
They
yes, she
having
is.
press conferences.
Even hey, look, even if he let the seat all the way up, she still couldn't get in.
Why did you get the XL?
Yeah.
That's what I said, Smoke. It's the whole XL out here, suburban big boy.
They need
But
It
she
ain't
got
even no-
mad and
I
decided to
can't believe a
sue.
lawyer even taking the case. They shouldn't
it's
even
like
take it.
5
Five.
of them.
They shouldn't
5
even take
of
it.
them. They said it's
they-
discrimination.
They not us. They not us. They not us. They not like us.
You know what they should do? They should have pulled it. They said, okay, we got you, ma'am. We're gonna get you an XL and put up a flat bed.
She can't even walk without falling.
Put a flat bed up there.
All she wears is leggings with her stomach.
Oh, come on.
She can't walk without falling. But you want this man to roll you into his car.
No, man, that's insane.
Yeah.
Now that's what Trump need to sign an executive order for, something like that. Just stop people from even doing stuff like that.
JT retarded.
I didn't say nothing.
JT was like that. He just looked
Get
at
that ink pen out now and be like, stop this old man. This is madness. You know,
Hey, well, considering that 60% of America is technically obese, I don't think he's gonna fuck with that voting block.
yeah.
He'll start getting executive orders as soon as you start going after fat ass folks and their food. Before he cares about some Negroes and some Latin American folks. So there's that.
He talking about going after people. Yeah, it's a lot of people. I mean, you know, and that's due to the fact of what they feeding us and what they putting in our food and what they.
what they know. Ain't nobody force feeding you nothing. You putting it in your mouth.
You putting it in your own mouth.
But I'm just saying, Jazz, when we gonna get? You can't get away from it because they control the
Why
food.
can't you?
So any food,
Why
because
can't
any
she? Why
food,
can't she? Why can't
everything
she
is
just?
processed.
But sir, I'm pretty sure she's not eating processed fruits and vegetables.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying that she.
None of those. None of those.
What's going on?
So you
That's
said
not
she just
what's
maybe
going
eating
on.
burgers and fries.
She eating everything. I'm pretty
Not
sure.
a burger, not a couple of fries.
She-
It's a woman on YouTube right now who literally is already, I want to say she like 400 pounds. She got a husband who also about 400 pounds. And she sits online with mounds of food.
Oh, wait.
And she invites you into her living space of her eating mounds of food.
Oh, wow.
You know, ma'am, you know you don't need to
Okay.
stuff another cheeseburger, Happy Meal, Popeye's combo in your mouth. She
Well, I
don't
mean,
order 4-piece chicken. She orders 8-piece chickens individually for herself. And
So
she
what is she
sits
trying to
there,
accomplish? What is she trying to accomplish?
deaf at an early age, deaf by stroke,
and high blood pressure,
heart
high blood
disease, high
sugar,
cholesterol.
blood
God.
clots.
Oh my
And
goodness.
why skinny JT eats a honey bun?
He can get away with. He can get away with it.
I'm not obese.
but this is what I'm saying. Just like JT took the honey bun and opened it up, that heifer took everything she got and eat, put it in her mouth and opened it up. Ain't nobody forced her to eat that. She wasn't eating frozen fruits and vegetables to get that big.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And you see your weight gain. I have seen my weight gain. I have decided I don't like my weight gain. You know
Uh-huh.
what I did?
What's
I
that?
changed my diet. I be
Okay.
about to pass out talking to Jazz most of the time because they ain't eating nothing but vegetables and fruits and nuts
That's
and
good.
stuff.
Oh,
But at my big age, I realized, ooh, you don't like the number on the scale.
okay.
You don't like the pant size.
Okay, you gotta do something
Let's
about
do
it.
But you know,
something
but
about
you know
it.
what
There
it
you
is.
go.
Before we end the podcast, you know what it is.
What's that?
And I'm about to say something that's very controversial. I'm sorry, y'all about to be mad at me. But
Uh-oh.
it's a Negro out here still having sex with her, making her think that's okay. That's why she doing all that, because if these Negroes stop having sex with these big heifers and let them know what's going on, they'll stop doing what they doing. But somebody out here still giving her some of that stuff that she like, and that's why she's still doing what she doing, eating the way
Now
she
she got your hands up, Smoke. What you say, Smoke? Not me. Not it.
Let me tell you something. I just said this to Monique. I
Wait
ain't
a
never
minute,
seen
Jazz.
fat-
Wait a minute,
I ain't
though.
never seen a fat lady that's been single.
Wait a minute, Jazz. So you said bigger women shouldn't get love too?
I didn't say that. What I said.
What she's saying is a whole lot of big women get a whole lot of love.
But wait, here's my question though. This is a valid question. 600 pounds?
I ain't never. You watch 600 Pound Life? They all be married.
How? Tell me how.
They all be married. They husband be serving their food
They
up
do,
and
that's true.
everything. They
That
be
is true, they
standing up
married.
for 'em. I ate the food. She didn't eat it.
Wait a minute. The sexual component. How?
Listen,
So what happens is you lift the belly, right? You lay them on their back.
Oh, come
On
on,
their side.
Monique.
You lift the back. You lift the belly. You turn their leg over to the side. You spread. It's like
real
dicing
warm
a
in
turkey.
there. It gotta be real.
They
warm.
say now. I have heard this from the men. This is just I don't know how true this is, but I've heard this from a lot of men that bigger women have good stuff.
Because it's warm. It's
Can't
so much.
get
Because
to
it's-
it.
Huh?
You can't get to it.
It's JT back there for me. It's JT back there for me.
Y'all got JT drinking Coke.
JT got sugar,
It's
power.
JT for me.
JT like, I'm skinny. I can eat all of this.
Hey, look, it's Coke Zero, no sugar.
With a honey bun.
No Let me get 3 Big Macs, a large fry, and a medium Coke Zero, please.
Diet Coke.
The only thing that I can see is them making grease. I can't see them doing nothing else but making grease.
Well, look, I ain't gonna test those waters, so I don't have nothing to report.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't relate, man.
I'm just saying. It's just.
I've heard it from a lot of men.
Yeah, I mean, you get some dudes out here that ain't telling the truth.
And they be having babies. They be pregnant. They be having a lot of kids too.
They be married. So I'm starting to think that maybe I shouldn't keep going on this diet. Maybe I should let this weight gain just disperse a little bit more. Somebody's son might see the value in that weight. They might want to pay for that weight.
No, go ahead. Go ahead and do what you're doing, girl. Don't go for that. Your health is more important.
I can't go for that.
Your health is more important.
Wait, and let me relate to what you said. What you're saying, Tim, is this. Listen, ladies, gentlemen, this is serious because I'm that guy.
Go ahead.
Whatever you did to yourself while you were young, that broken leg, that broken foot, the torn ligaments, when you get 60 and above, all that shit coming back.
Ooh, let me get that.
All of it's coming back. You heard me? I'm not lying. It's coming back.
Ooh.
All that pain coming back. Trust me. It is. I'm not lying. It's coming back.
You hear what he's saying?
I heard. Look, I separated my shoulder in 1979. I just had another surgery in 2024 to reconstruct.
Hold on, wait. Smoke, you showing your age right now?
I ain't afraid of my age. Hopefully you can get to mine. At my age right now, I'm setting goals and records. Because there's a lot of my people who ain't make it this far. That came and grew up with me. They ain't made it to 63. But I hurt my shoulder in 79, and I'm still having shoulder surgery in 2020 and 2024.
Dang.
Now tell me it don't come back. It comes back. You break a finger, that's gonna come back. Arthritis, and it's called Arthur. Once he get in there, it's over with.
So Monique, that fall you had in that snow, that last snow we had, it's coming back to get you, Monique. That last fall, it's coming back to get you. Monique didn't nobody do about that fall. Yeah,
it's coming back.
She gonna be like, "Oh, Smoke said that hip."
You know the funny part about it is it come back with a vengeance.
Ooh.
They come back with a vengeance. They be painful as hell.
JT, stop stuffing your face. And is there anybody ready to give a shout out to before we get up out of here, JT? Go ahead before we get ready to go.
Oh, that all fat people made me hungry.
With the Coke Zero.
Skinny brothers got me too. Shit.
You say talking about all that. You say make a skinny man want to eat, huh?
Hey, I saw that honey mud laying right there. Like, come on with it. I'm on it.
What you got for us, Smoke, before we get out of here?
I just like the good show, everybody. It's good. I mean, Monique, I need your input a little bit more. Okay, we got to keep the ratings up.
You getting called out, Monique? You getting called out?
You got to keep the ratings
soft
up.
side, Monique.
You don't like my soft side.
Nah, don't nobody like your soft side.
We don't need the cute Monique right now. We need the.
We like the soft Monique, don't we, JT? We don't. We like the quiet one, don't we?
Oh, he even gave you. Oh, he dogged
I
you.
like most of the shit you say, but I like when you say it. I mean,
As he
Jazz.
bites the honey bun.
Jazz, what you got before we go?
I'm gonna leave. We gonna end a little controversial. So cue the music as soon as I'm done.
Okay. Oh, God. Dude. Here
So
we go,
basically, women,
Huh?
we need to be specific to what they're talking about. To be a helpmate, we need to wear more skirts, take the kids to church, and clean up the house and cook dinner.
That's not controversial.
That's controversial.
Yeah, that's your
I
ain't.
just want to make sure that that's our job.
That's your ain't.
That's our
I
job.
thought you was coming with some stuff.
oh, and
No,
don't
that's-
forget pay half the bills and shit too. I need half the bills.
That's the controversial. That's the controversy right there.
Oh, you right, Jazz. Let me start the music. Clips Podcast. Don't forget to like and share, subscribe. We'll be here next week, 8 o'clock on Wednesday. And you'll get smoked on these. Jazz and the honey bun eating JT. He trying to get his weight up. As they say. Oh, yeah, and he taking down some coke, too. Not that coke y'all talking about, but the other kind of coke. But we'll see y'all next week. With that being said, peace and